Alright, our next story quest is called Styled a Hero, given to us by Living Way. Let's go, just where we left off last time. By all the carrots. I think we've all had our fill of carrots for now. Let's move on to other necessities, shall we? Our clothing production is sure to impress. This way. We head to the southwest, past some robots that want to murder us. But when in Rome, try not to anger the legionnaires, or the emperor, or the bee robot humanoid things that they have in Rome. Did you know that? Now you do. Did you know that? Now you know. That's from Bill Nye, right? Alright, we have headed south. Okay, actually it should be right. Can I go up this? I can go up this. It looked like a slope that might be too steep, but it wasn't. We have up here kind of like glowing red and pink or fuchsia bushes. Alright, back down to Living Way to see what happens next. Here we are, the apparel production station. We've chosen to employ more traditional methods for this task, creation magics. Heidelin, in her infinite wisdom, blessed us with the self-same affinity for magic her people possessed. We have other amazing talents, of course, and I know you're dying to hear about them, but I will regale you with the details another time. That said, we did run into a spot of trouble at first. Our magic alone was not sufficient to see our work done. In the end, we discovered crystallized ether was a wonderful catalyst that could provide us with the extra V's we needed. VIS, V's. Extra vis? Extra V's? I don't know what that means. My, how resourceful. Ah, the sweet sound of recognition. You will also be impressed to hear we've read all about your habit of changing attire to match your chosen profession. For the sake of efficiency, I presume? This has also been taken into account with our designs. But why take my word for it when you can simply try on our clothes? Make yourselves known to the workers and they will see to the rest. Get a text message, see if it's from work. No, of course it's not. But it is about the relief efforts in North Carolina, which, holy crap. If you don't know about what's going on in North Carolina and Eastern Tennessee, but mostly in Northern Carolina, I think, geez. Mountainous areas that the last time they were hit with something like this was, like, over 100 years ago, like 1912, if I remember correctly, but crazy. Just Florida, mostly fine, just rain, lots of rain and like some wind. North Carolina, destroyed. Just, not all of it, obviously, but parts of it that you never would have suspected. Here's a restless Loporrit, not to, to brighten the mood. It's you, one of the visitors from Aetheris. Goodness me, Mapping Way wasn't kidding. You really are smaller than the Watcher. Oh, right, you're here to try on a set of clothes, yes? What would you have me fashion for you today? An outfit that embodies my bloodlust, something simple yet functional, a fashionable and refined ensemble. Something simple yet functional. Simple and functional, right. This will only take a moment. Screen goes black for a second. I should probably, yeah. Oh, that's very simple. It's almost a burlap sack in color. But the mask is kind of cool. Did I already have that mask? There we are, all finished. A perfect fit, if I do say so myself. It's kind of like just, it's burlap sack color, a tunic. Dress that goes to the knees. Nothing too billowy or frilly, as you can see, also light and durable, sure to serve you well wherever your travels might take you. Would you look at that? Speechless. And there, I thought you may not like it. If you've a mind to try something else, why not speak with my fellow artisans? I'm sure they'd be happy to oblige. You must continue to wearing these garments in order to progress. You will change back to your normal garments if you move too far away. Look to your map for... Okay. We're still going to skirt around the blatantly humanoid-shaped robots. Not, obviously, not a perfect humanoid shape. They got, like, a bulky torso, a nothing of a waist, and then where your thighs would be, they're, like, thick orbs, and then kind of just, like, little legs below that. Jointed at the knee. Here's a jubilant Loporrit. Ah, no one said you'd be coming. How can I help you? You wish to try my clothes, really? Oh, of course. It would be my honor. Did you have anything in mind? I'm looking for clothes with an altogether different design. My other options are got anything with a little more flair or surprise me. I think I can handle that. Let's see. This should do. Little cutscene thing again. It's gonna be the same, isn't it? Oh, no. Oh. It's got a leopard print. It's a little darker. It's got a leopard print. Like, it goes like over the shoulders a bit, to the back of the neck a bit, like a little bit below the back of the neck a bit. And in front, I don't know what they're called. My best work yet. You're a strange one, aren't you? I honestly wasn't sure what to do when you didn't ask for anything specific. I take my work seriously, however, and am never one to disappoint. That ensemble is a blend of concepts from myriad professions, all-purpose attire for the modern woman of Aetheris. I was worried how the concept would turn out when put to the proof, but it looks stunning on you. Won't you go and show Livingway? I'm sure she's eager to see what we've come up with. You must continue wearing these garments, blah blah, yep. Your guise has changed. Can I mount? Yay. Hey, it doesn't mess up the garment thingy. Cool. Cool. Heading west around the carrot growing patches, buckets. Why are there ups? Anyway, here's the Livingway. My, don't we look splendid? The result of much trial and error, but I know quality work when I see it. Shh, you needn't speak. I can see your adoration for the moon, and we Loporrits in your eyes. No doubt your friends feel the same, having sampled our creations. Cutscene. They're all gonna be wearing, like, oh. But it's just all very simple. We're staring at them as they walk in. Sorry to have kept you waiting, says Thancred, wearing a red robe with leopard print glove, wrist things, and he's also got the leopard print shoulder, neck thing that I have, and the same mask. Y'shtola is pink robe, brown where the leopard print was in the neck and shoulder area, similar mask. They insisted we sample all of their concepts ere we returned. And frickin' Urian J in green robe, green gloves that go all the way up to like mid bicep. He's got a shoulder and neck and chest thing too. It's kind of like a dark gray. He's got a similar mask to Y'shtola. He did a couple poses. Verily, 'tis an ensemble most becoming. Thancred is not pleased. Y'shtola seems like, eh. Scions are all just staring at myself and each other and nothing. I think it's past time we return to these clothes. Thancred. A little bit of shock from our bunny friend. Cutscene goes dark. I was so confident our garments would meet with your approval. Whatever are we doing wrong? The Watcher taught us that, in his time, everyone wore the same robes. To do otherwise was against social etiquette. We thought we could appeal to modern tastes by tailoring the robes to specific professions, but... Please, you mustn't be so hard on yourself. Should we resort to evacuating the people of Aetheris, they will most certainly have need of your attire. 'Tis clear you spared no effort in addressing our needs, but you must understand that we are not quite so homogeneous. Speaking for myself, what I wear now better suits my tastes, even if it is of inferior make. But there are others whose choices may be influenced by traditions or personal experience. Rather than make assumptions for the whole, you must consider the individual and their potential preferences. Livingway thinks, I fear we've underestimated the complexity and diversity of your people. Even if we'd memorized every tome we received, I doubt we'd have fared much better. Maybe we're doing you a disservice trying to shower you with our baubles and frippery, thinking it was for your benefit when you'd be better off on your own. There are some who might agree, people who prefer to keep others at arm's length, even when they know they shouldn't. As one such former fool, I'd like to ask you a question, says Thancred. This plan to evacuate and escape the final days, did it account for the reflections of the source as well? She shakes her head no. Not that I'm aware of. We were born of Heidelin's love for Aetheris, and the salvation of the people on that star, and that star alone, has ever been our aim. Surely it's better to devote ourselves to saving one world than to divide our efforts across 14 and risk failing them all. I suppose you're right. Livingway, might we have a leave to explore Bestway's burrow unattended? You have given us much to think about. Why, certainly. Until later, then. I'm making her sound kind of like Alphino. Until later, then. If I may, I should like to accompany thee a while longer, says Urianger to Livingway. Really? I mean, you're more than welcome to. There was actually something I wished to speak with you about. Let's be off, then, shall we? I should go with them. Can I? Urianger? No offer? Thanks, bud. Rude. But I do spy a bunny, a fidgeting Loporrit, with a finger below its chin, on its chin, looking at me, like curious, like what's going on. Ah, my apologies. I wasn't trying to spy or anything. Everyone's been talking about the visitors come from Aetheris, and I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. I was excited at first, but now I'm worried. What if the people of Aetheris refuse to come? What if we can't save them? It's clear we've made a mess of things. Oh, but wait, you still haven't visited the domiciles. Once you see them, you'll understand how wonderful the moon truly is. I'm sure of it. I'll be waiting for you by the teleporter near the entrance. Oh, and the name's Grommingway, by the way. See you soon. Grommingway. Ooh, can I just teleport there? Yeah, I'll do 70, that's fine. Easy peasy. Back to the primary section where we came from. I'll go down this time. I believe this circular pad is an elevator that Grommingway is talking about. You're here! You're really here! Thank you! Thank you so much! Sorry, what should I call you? Mercy Valkyr, eh? Crikey, even your names are amazing. Well, Mercy, we'll be using this teleporter to enter the residential area. Whenever you're ready. Sure, let's go.
Readying the teleporter.
Oh, I wasn't even close. Readying the teleporter. Readying the teleporter. I nod. He presses a button on a red, like, hollow screen, and I get teleported. He is... nope, it fails. Never mind.
Huh? Access to living quarters restricted due to reconstruction. Then where is it?
Uh-oh. I'm getting
Oh
teleported.
no!
And I'm gone. And I reappear somewhere. Looking around.
A private audience, as thou didst request, for reasons I know not.
We see Urlian J talking to 6 bunnies.
Just a precaution. I'd rather I didn't have to ask the question at all, but I take my responsibilities very, very seriously.
Says Living Way.
Do you and your friends, by any chance, find our accommodation wanting? Be honest, brutally even.
'Twould be ungracious of me to belittle the efforts of thee and thine.
Lovely sentiment, really. But the disappointment is writ plain on your comrades' faces. It's all the more frustrating since no one will come out and say what they find wanting.
So cute. The bunnies are all... They're Loporrit,
If
sorry.
there are faults in our work, we need to know. We will do better. But time is not on our side. The final days will wait for no one. If your people are to be saved, we must take quick and decisive action.
Time is not on our side. No, it
This
ain't.
vessel must serve as a home for as many passengers as possible, for far longer than we may like. Which brings me to my request. Our collaborators on Atheris are doing what they can to prepare for the voyage. Would you be willing to go and lend them a hand? Having seen the moon for yourself, you could speak to its many splendors, learn what else they might require, and assuage whatever concerns they have.
Wherefore wouldst thou entrust me with such a task?
Why wherefore means why. Never made sense to me. I'm pretty sure it was made up by Shakespeare. But I don't know.
How to put it? You're the only one who appears not to be wholly unsatisfied with our work. Oh, quite good at pretending that's the case, at least. Calm, collected, tactful to a fault. Very particular with your words, too. You understand that, in the face of great danger, one cannot pursue perfection at the expense of practicality. The difficult choices must often be made for the greater good.
And so fate doth conspire to set my feet upon this path once more.
Come again?
Ah, idle musings. 'Tis no trifle thou dost ask, yet full well do I understand the urgency and necessity.
Oh, dear me! Dear me! I was terribly sorry for the mix-up.
Grommingway comes running.
It's a bit of a malfunction. I hadn't realized the residential quarters were inaccessible, you see.
And I believe he has drawn attention to me.
But you're still in one piece. So, all's well that ends well, yes? Won't happen again. I promise.
Urlian J and the bunnies have walked off now. So maybe they didn't notice? Or they did and they're reconvening in another location? I don't know. Alright, we'll talk to Grommingway to finish the quest. Gosh, that was embarrassing. I promise to be more careful from now on. Since the residential quarters are closed for now, I've rerouted the teleporter to allow the travel between floors instead. Hopefully it proves useful in the meantime. A shame you couldn't see it, though. You really would have liked it. Style the hero is complete. We get item level 533 leg gear coffer. Phrygian, P-H-R-Y-G-I-A-N, Phrygian. Or Phrygian, maybe, I don't know. Probably Phrygian. I don't know. And experience points and gil. Alright, hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh wait, I gotta make sure. You can now travel between upper and lower floors. Okay. Alright, now bye.